Oh hey, today we are going to be checking out the app Fasting Plus. Plus what, you may ask? I have no idea. So without further ado, let's get right into this review. Alright, so here we are on the main interface, and if you look on the top left hand corner, you'll see the word settings, and when you tap on that, this is going to bring us to our settings. First, we have the option to remove ads, and when you tap on that, in order to remove the ads, you're going to have to pay $5.99. We also have fasting type, and when you tap on that, this is going to give you a couple of options here, such as 16-hour intermittent fasting, 13-hour circadian rhythm fasting, 18 hours of fasting, Thor's fasting plan, power shape, 20 hours of fasting, 1 meal a day fasting, autophagy fasting, warrior diet fasting, extreme 30 days plan, blitz fasting, and a custom fast. You're also going to notice that some of these fasts are free, and the ones that are locked are obviously plans that require you to upgrade to the premium version, which is going to cost you $34.99 for a year, $19.49 for 3 months, or $27.49 for 6 months. So depending on what you select here, that is going to show up on the main interface, just like so. Still at the top towards the center, you'll see this timer icon, and that is what we are currently on right now, which is the main interface. And when you tap on the human icon, this is going to be showing you the stages during your fast when you start a fast. For example, if I tap on start fasting, go back to the human icon, now it's going to tell me my current phase, which is currently telling me that my body state is where my blood sugar rises. On the top right hand corner, we see groups, and when you tap on that, it's going to ask you to create a username. Once you do that, it's going to bring you over here to worldwide fasting, where it's going to share with you several people that started fasting, as well as their username, and I believe the current plan that they are following. And on the top right hand corner, you'll see a plus icon, and when you tap on that, this is where you can create a group and invite some friends to join. Alright, I'm not really going to dive any deeper into this feature just because I don't find it that important. Back on the main interface, it says that today is a beautiful day to fast, and our goal is currently 16 hours, obviously depending on the fasting schedule that you chose. Here we have our start and stop fasting button, and when we tap on start, we have officially started fasting just like that. It's going to tell you when you started and when your end goal is, and you do have the option to edit when you started and when you end. It also tells us our elapsed time by percentage, as well as our glucose. Now we're going to go ahead and tap on stop fasting, and you can either choose to make some edits or delete or save your fast. In this case, we're just going to delete this, and just like that, our fast has been deleted. And here towards the bottom, we can check our last 7 fasts. You're also going to see some 3 lines here towards the bottom. It's kind of hard to see since it's very small, but when you tap on that, this is where you are able to check your history. And to the very right, you'll see a graph icon, and when you tap on that, this is going to show you additional stats. Now we are on the water tab, and this is obviously how you are able to track your water intake. Now we are on the measure tab. Here you can check your stats in terms of your weight, your waist, ketones, body fat, and glucose. Now we are on the premium tab, where it gives you the option to upgrade to the premium version. It's also going to give you a list of premium features if you do choose to upgrade, such as a meal plan, fat killer workout, low calorie recipes, chat with our fasting coaches, unlock fasting plans, unlock fasting states, personal food caloric table, diverse diet plans, health scan, and the option to remove ads. Alright, I think that's about all that we need to know. Now, what do I like about the app? Well, I do like the main interface is fairly simple. I don't think that the design they have here on the main interface is necessary, but at the same time, I think it's okay, just because I think it helps make the app stand out from other apps, so not a big deal. I do like that it is fairly minimal. We do have a simple start and stop fasting button, and I would say that's pretty much all I like about this app. Now, what do I not like about this app? Well, Again, going back to the main interface, I do think that it would have looked a lot better if they didn't add the design and just chose a simple background. Like if they wanted to stick with orange, just make the background orange and add the fasting timer in there. I think that would have looked a lot more minimal than this. Pretty nitpicky, I know, but still. I also don't like the fact that they added this thing here towards the bottom where you can check your last fast. I don't think that has to be on the main interface, and if they really did want to add it into the app, they should have just kept it in another tab, I guess, or within the settings, so I don't think that was necessary. I also don't like the fact that they have ads here towards the bottom. There are plenty of other apps out there that remove the ads for free without having to pay a premium, and I also don't like that they don't really give you that many options to choose from in terms of fasting schedules, and a majority of them are locked, so that's pretty unfortunate. I'm also never really interested in the stages of intermittent fasting. I feel like that's more of a health thing, especially if you're doing intermittent fasting for health. Everybody knows I do it for weight loss, so I don't really find this necessary. Still useful in a way for the people that do it for health, but still. Also, when you come here to the water tracker, this looks a lot cleaner than the main interface, as you can see. I wish they had designed it like this instead, and if they really wanted to, with an orange background, looks much cleaner. Still don't like the fact that they have that thing in the bottom where they show you your last fast. I think we can do without that. Also don't really care much for this measure tab, don't think you need it, and I am not a fan of the groups tab. Don't think you need it at all, nor do I think it's going to help anyone in terms of fasting or weight loss. Alright, so with that said, would I keep this app on my phone? For me personally, it's super tough if I'm being honest, so I would have to say, still a no. I know that this was one of the apps that I recommended in my best fasting apps video, but I've sort of changed my mind about it. I think that the design of the app could have looked a lot more minimal and lessened the amount of features that I personally think you don't need. So because of that, no, I would not keep this app on my phone. But would I recommend it to any of you guys? If you don't really care much for the additional features that they give you and don't really care about the fact that choosing different fasting schedules can be limited, then yeah, I suppose I would recommend this app. But if you're someone like me and appreciate an app that is just super minimal, straightforward, and easy to use, then no, I would most definitely not recommend this app. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. And if you would like to check out any other fasting apps, be sure to check out this video right here. And as always guys, if you enjoyed this video or are new to the channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and tap that notification bell so that you never miss out on any future videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a like if you found it helpful, and comment down below letting me know what you thought of the Fasting Plus app. And with that said, I will see you guys next time.